Hello friends, today we will be learning about data types in C#. C# is a strongly typed language and we need to specify types for all the variables and constants. In C#, every method defines a type for all its input parameters and also for the return value. All these types are objects in the common type system commonly known as CTS, and they all are derived from system.object. The two main categories of types supported by the CTS are value types and reference types. Value types include simple types like char, int, float, enum types and struct types, whereas reference types include class types, interface types, delegate types and array types. Value type holds the actual value and assignment of one value type to another copies the value, whereas reference type variable holds memory location and assignment of one reference type to another copies the reference. Now we will see some of the predefined types. To start with, we will see how to store an integer in C#. It is very easy. We just need to use int keyword to store an integer value. This is how we define integer value in C#. Same way, float will be used for storing 32-bit floating point value, and double will be used for 64-bit floating point value. Let us add float type and double type also. Here we have added int, float and double type. One of the other predefined type, string, is a reference type and it is used to store a series of characters. Let us add a string also here. This is how we define a string. Strings are immutable, that is, once created the values do not change. The drawback of that is once the string is modified, a new string object is created. To overcome this, we can use string builder class to modify a string without creating a new string object. Now we will see how to use a string builder class. Now if we want to add how are you also to a string, we can write it this way: string build dot append how are you doing. This is how we use string builder to modify a string. In C#, automatic conversions from one data type to another takes place only when the source variable and the destination variable type are compatible, or the destination variable type is larger than the source variable type. Hence, automatic conversions in C# never happens. That can lead to loss in data. For example, if you try to convert an integer value to float, there won't be any data loss. Hence, we can do that conversion. Let us see that. Here, I have converted an int to a float value and there is no data loss, hence no error will come. We can see in the output. Build 1 succeeded, 0 failed. But if we want to convert float to integer, this will lead to data loss. Hence, it won't allow. Let us see that. I'll just change it here. Integer will come this side. And we will try to assign float value to integer. Building, we can see that we are getting a compile time error that cannot implicitly convert type float to int. An explicit conversion exists. So if we want to convert float to integer, we need to do explicit conversion, which requires typecasting. Like if we want to convert here, we have to do typecasting here by providing int, and you can see here that build succeeded. Hence we can convert from data type float to int or double to int using explicit conversions only. Thank you all for listening to my tutorial. Please leave your valuable comments. Thanks again.